Welcome guys, today a new patch has hit the test servers and a lot of good stuff is happening. Unfortunately, since the custom games have been removed from the test servers and games are impossible for me to find, I'm unable to give you an elegant and detailed demonstration of all the features, but I'll do my best to give you a quick overview anyway. PUBG has begun reviving Vikendi. The first circle will now be less centralized, which should lead to a higher variety in final circles. The waiting time between the zones have been reduced slightly, and by slightly I think somewhere between 15 to 20 seconds per circle. Arguably not enough, but it's a start. Vehicle spawns have been increased as you'll be needing vehicles more with the faster circles. More long-range weapons are coming into play on Vikendi 2. Assault rifle drop rates increased by 1.4 times, DMR spawns increased 2 times, and sniper rifle spawn rate increased 7 times. Submachine guns, shotguns and pistol spawns have been reduced, attachments have been increased, high zoom scopes have been increased, and the mutant will now also spawn on Vikendi. Furthermore, the half grip, thumb grip and laser sight will now also be found on Vikendi, while the Win94 and the R45 revolver have been removed. The cave with the 2 airdrop spawns will no longer spawn airdrop weapons anymore, but instead just good loot. This is a great change that will hopefully motivate people to fight in places like Villa or Castle, 2 of my absolute favorite hot drops. The chance of getting into Vikendi night mode has also been increased. Grenades can no longer be thrown through fences like this, but will instead bounce off as you hit a wall. A new crosshair when using throwables have been added to the game to make it easier to see when you're using an over or underhand throw. Tactical map markers have been added, which will allow you and your team to communicate better using the map. Place a map marker by right-clicking on the map and selecting one of 6 markers: attack, danger, defend, loot, regroup, and vehicle. Each player can only have 1 marker active at a time. The minimap has also been improved to make it easier to see where your teammates are if they're not in the minimap range. A new parachuting UI has been added that will show you your specific altitude on the left side of the screen and your vertical velocity on the right side. There's also going to be some new UI elements for teammates when parachuting. When using the Flaregun and aiming towards the sky, a circle will now appear when you aim high enough to call in the airdrop, and the flare hanging in the air will disappear once the drop has been released from the plane rather than after it has landed. There is also some new custom game options, and since I do a lot of custom games with my community, I find this quite interesting. But those settings are only really interesting if you either create or play custom games, so check out the patch notes for more info about it. But I will mention that 2 new items exclusive to custom games have been added: a critical response kit and a mechanics toolbox. The critical response kit will allow you to revive teammates faster, and the toolbox will allow you to repair damaged vehicles. It is unknown if these will ever be put into live games, so for now it's only in custom games. Then the observer mode received some updates, as well as the lobby UI. The replay system is being updated, which will mean that all your replays will again no longer be playable, which of course is super annoying for a guy like me. There's also some bug fixes, but nothing huge. Check out the patch notes in the description below for more details. Now that's it guys, I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll see you guys next time.